We know that one of the famous ideas of the Baal Shem Tov, famous Torah of the Baal Shem Tov, is that if you look at another person and you see something bad within the person, see the person did something wrong, or you see a bad midah within the person, you should know your friend is a mirror. And if you're seeing, just like if you see in the mirror, you see schmutz on the person in the mirror, so clean yourself up. It's not, if you see schmutz in someone else, you should know that it's a mirror. Look into yourself. It's a word from the Baal Shem Tov. Now this is a strange word, no?
Well, why is it like that?
Why is it like that? Why is it like that? Fact that my friend, I see a Russia, it's a problem with me. Why is that?
If it's not into you.
So the first thing we have to know is like this. You know, we a lot of the word hashgacha pratis has entered the lexicon of from Yiddishkeit, and really hashgacha pratis is a big thing of the Baal Shem Tovs. He kachzach in them. What does hashgacha pratis mean? So usually, when do we use the words hashgacha pratis?
Something good happened.
Something good or something fortuitous, something unusual, right?
It can't be a coincidence.
Can't be a coincidence, right? I needed the chveis this, and that person who happens to be walking, I never bump into him, and he has this, and I have that. Hashgacha pratis. But what does hashgacha pratis really mean? Hashgacha pratis really means, as the Baal Shem Tov said on many occasions, that Hashem orchestrates everything. The fact that I see something is hashgacha pratis. The Eibishter would not allow me to see something without a reason. Everything that happens has a reason, which is why one of the famous things of the Baal Shem Tov was, from every single thing a person sees, you have to learn a hira b'avedas Hashem, a lesson. Why? That's not only, if you saw something, so be smart, try to figure something out. No, it's deeper than that. If Hashem allowed you to see it, if Hashem showed it to you, that means there is a lesson there for you. So why would I walk in the street and see something bad about someone? Why would Hashem allow me to see something bad in someone else? The principle of hashgacha pratis tells me that if I see it, there's a reason for it. So what's the reason? Says the Baal Shem Tov, the reason is, so I should be able to, because I can't identify something bad in myself, so I see it in that person, I see it in myself. Maybe not in the same form, maybe not to the same level of depravity. For example, right, you see someone killing someone. Chas v'shalom, no one should ever witness that. Maybe you never kill someone, but where does killing come from? From insensitivity to another person. Chazal tell us that someone who embarrasses his fellow, it's as if he killed him. Why? Because they come from the same place, a complete insensitivity. The other person doesn't matter to me. So when you see someone doing something wrong, maybe it's not in the same form, and maybe it's not as bad, but that means you're suffering from that same essential character defect, and you have to fix it. So we see the Baal Shem Tov says about the mirror, and what he says about hashgacha pratis, they come together. Because of hashgacha pratis, therefore, comes along the Rebbe and asks, one second. The doctrine of hashgacha pratis tells me that if I see someone doing something, there is a reason. But who said the reason is there's something wrong with me? Maybe the reason why Hashem is showing me it is so that I can help him. So that I could do a mitzvah of helping him out, and that he should be helped. Both of us are going to benefit. Of course, this is hashgacha pratis. There's a reason, but the reason isn't that there's something bad within me. The reason is because I have a mitzvah opportunity over here. Hashem is doing me a favor and giving me a mitzvah. So we're back to our original question: how do we know that when I see someone doing something bad, that there's something bad within me? We're back to square one, right?
Probably both.
Sorry?
Probably both.
So the Rebbe says like this, an amazing idea. He says, if the reason why you saw the person doing something bad was so that you can help him, then when you saw it, you wouldn't sense it as something bad. The only thing you would see over here is the opportunity to help. You wouldn't judge the person. You wouldn't look down at the person. You wouldn't say, that's horrible. You're like, there's a Yid who needs help. Let me go and help him. That's all that you would experience. Why did you have to see the badness in the person? If you saw the badness in the person, because there's badness in you. By way of example, imagine you're walking down on the boardwalk and you see someone drowning. And you're a lifeguard, or you have the ability to save. So what are you going to say? Oh, how did he fall in? Why was he so careless? Right? No, none of those thoughts are going through your head.
Yeah.
You're like, I have to save someone over here. That's the only thought that you're thinking. There's nothing else going through your mind. If when you see another Yid doing something wrong, that's your mode. Your mode is, I have to go help the person. There's a mitzvah of Avos Yisrael. I love this person. I have to go help them. And there's no judgmentalism and there's no thoughts how bad. Then you're right. Then there's no indication there's anything bad on you. It's very possible the reason why you're saying it is to help him. But if you saw the bad, that's a problem.